want to start by paraphrasing my submission by quoting the vision espoused by Dr. Edson Zopo, one of the founding fathers of this nation. He said, "We seek not to create a socio-economic order where our doors will be barricaded for fear of the special branch coming into our doors because we've created a socio-economic order that is anti-people. This PVO seeks to do precisely that. It detracts from the vision of our founding fathers." Let me tell you how. Number one, it tells us, initially we're told it was because it was meant to curb money laundering. Now, we believe that there is enough legislation to cope with that. That the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe has an arm to deal with that. The Financial Intelligence Unit can actively deal with that. The Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Unit is empowered to do that. So we don't need further legislation around that to control the money laundering as is alleged prior to the enactment of the Act. Secondly, the proposed amendment detracts from the principle of devolution by giving too much power to the Minister of Public Service and the registrar. There is so much over-centralization that we don't need. And one of the principles of good governance is that you consult the concerned people. Government should have brought that thing and got input, as South Africa did, from the PVOs themselves, so that the final bill that comes out reflects our input. Government did not do that. In order to govern, you need the consent of the governed. And that's one fundamental principle that we need to learn. And then finally, the amendment bill itself should be seen in the totality of the rest of the legislation that, in my view, is toxic and detracts from good governance. I'm talking here of the Patriotic Bill, I'm talking here of the Cyberspace Bill, but it also comes against other colonial legislation that is still in place, the Immunity from Prosecution of Security Forces, the same, and then the Public Enemy Properties Act, the same act under which the ZAP and ZIPRA properties were proscribed. All that toxic legislation is still in place. And this bill puts a further nail on the democratic space of us as Zimbabweans. Thank you.